This is for independent client. This is for the Griffiths. This is the overall floor plan that we are talking about today. So I'll go ahead and stand here for a second so you can hit pause at any moment to go ahead and see that and read some of the notes. On the other side, I'm going to flip this guy over, and these are going to be a couple of the notes that we did go over today. So there's a few different things. To note, we do have everything here on a slab foundation. The cabinets are planned to go to the ceiling. The clients do have about 5 extra boxes of flooring, which is a laminate floor, as you could see. This flooring does not go underneath any of the cabinets. They did the flooring themselves, and you can see a little bit of it right here. But the flooring does not go over the cabin underneath the cabinetry, nor will it go underneath the walls. One of the things that we are doing is going to be this pantry unit right here. That's a built-in pantry unit. We're removing all of the non-load bearing walls. And so we'll have that as a corner area there. So this single oven unit is actually going to turn into a microwave oven built-in unit, and it's going to slide over so that we can go ahead and have a little bit more room over here. We do plan on replacing this cooktop with a new cooktop. Now the clients are looking at either a gas cooktop or an electric cooktop. That is still to be determined. Above that, we will end up with a decorative hood. Now, this decorative hood, we're going to be looking at a metal decorative hood, likely a black one with some brass accents, or the other styling that we may be looking at is going to be a wood hood, where it does end up carrying the upper cabinet colors, which should be a white cabinet color, a soft white cabinet color, along with some natural wood tones, just like what we see on that knife block over there. So we are looking at a nice lighter wood tone for some of those accent colors. As we do go on through here, as I said, we do have a microwave oven combo unit going inside of there. The cooktop may be gas or it may be electric. That is still to be determined. The hood is going to be, we're planning for a metal decorative hood, but we'll also do a price comparison separately for a wood hood. Again, that wood hood more than likely would end up being a two-tone wood hood. So we may want to look at one of the higher end cabinet companies for that hood. We do have a pet bowl area with water that is planned to go right around here for their cat, Lisa. That is going to end up giving the pet some fresh water and things like that. So we will want to plan for pulling some plumbing from this fridge all the way to the pet bowl area over there. They do also plan on shortening this window. So right now, this window over here does go down to the countertop. We want to go ahead and shorten it up just a little bit. So that will be a replacement for a window. There was talks about making it a pass through. However, the outside area, the Three Seasons room, if you will, over here is actually not going to be insulated. So during the winter time, if we had just a clear opening pass through here, that would make the inside of the home and the kitchen pretty cold. As you can see, we do have the open space to the fireplace and the living room area over here, as well as the upstairs. So we don't necessarily want that cold winter air coming into the home through an opening just like that. As we go through here, we do want at least one pantry unit. So what we're going to end up doing is placing a large pantry unit on this side of the fridge. The fridge will move over, and then we'll have base cabinetry and wall cabinets as close as we can to this framed door opening here. Now, one of the things to note is that these two switches here do not plan on being moved. So we'll want to try and incorporate those switches into the design or into the backsplash area and relocate those there. As we go through some more of these notes, the new fridge is planned to be countertop depth. And we do want a blind corner pantry right over here in this corner with the pullouts. Now, we did briefly talk about if we wanted the kidney bean pullouts or the squared pullouts. It seems like the squared pullouts may be preferable. So we'll go ahead and plan for those. Just to make sure that we do have enough room for those pullouts to properly function. As we said, a couple of other interior items that we are looking for in this kitchen are going to be a knife storage. We may look at a drawer. We'll also be looking at some utensil pullouts, as well as cookie sheets, dividers, the kiddie station trash pullouts. And as far as the door style goes, we do want some shaker doors, and we also would like to have some glass doors flanking the new range location. So one idea that we may be able to do is actually, depending on the cabinet company and their ability, we may be able to have a contrasting interior finish color where we can do the lighter wood on the interior of those wall cabinets and do the white on the exterior of the wall cabinets, where that will end up playing off the nice lighter wood island. And instead of having the sage green or the taupe cabinetry going along the base over here. So that is something that we will be looking at. Again, we do plan on doing a two-tone kitchen inside of this area, just depending on the colors, either dark green or taupe for the bottom cabinets, but we do plan on pairing it with a lighter honey or natural blonde wood for the other cabinetry. There will be some under cabinet lighting inside of this kitchen as well as replacing the can lights, or installing, I should say, new can lights in the ceiling. This can light here can either stay or be replaced with a new one. And then, of course, we have the vent, which is right in front of that. So that should not interfere with any of the cabinets going up to the ceiling. Along with that, as you can see along the flooring, right now, we do not have any toe kick cabinets or toe kick vents or anything else like that. So we do not need to necessarily have any HVAC work going for that either. Finally, we do have the Chelsea door style, which again, that was a favorite, the crowd favorite here, but that one is going to be a shaker door style. So we'll stay similar to that and look at a couple of similar door styles. The clients also did pick a white countertop with a nice gold or light brown veining to it, so a nice natural veining to it. So we'll want to play the natural wood tones off of that color there to see if we can pull the nice lighter wood tones from the cabinetry into the countertop. We'll also be looking at doing a full height countertop backsplash. So that would mean a countertop backsplash that is going to be going from the existing countertops to the bottom of the wall cabinets, typically about 18 inches high. Now we do have some higher ceilings here. They are 107 inches and 13/32, so almost 107 and a half inches high for the ceiling. So we could actually do a 21-inch space in between the countertop and the bottom of the wall cabinets. Now, one of the things that the client did mention is they do like to cook a lot. They do both stovetop cooking and oven cooking as well. So that extra space may be beneficial for them. Plus, it will give them more of a luxurious feel throughout the kitchen. Again, one of the other things that we are going to be doing is coming as close as we can to this framed door opening here and removing this pantry closet here. So these are going to be, one more time, the plans that we are looking at. One additional thing is in this area over here by the dishwasher, we are actually looking at doing a coffee nook area here. Now, this coffee nook area may also have a couple of floating shelves in there, and that area will also represent or reflect the lighter wood tones inside of the island. So there are a couple of pictures, inspiration pictures that we do have. Go ahead and refer to those inspiration pictures for those questions. One other thing to note is that we do have from the stove wall all the way to this far fireplace wall, that is 427 inches. That is from this range wall here, or the stove wall there, all the way to this fireplace wall over here. And as we see, we have a little alcove nook built-in cabinetry there too. So that should give us the overall distance of everything and placement of the entire home inside of this room. Now, one last thing that I'll do is I'm going to go into the pantry unit just so that we can kind of see how that pantry unit ends up working. But as you can see, it is just a squared pantry unit with a couple of wire shelves inside of there. And then we do have a fluorescent light at the top. So that will actually have to be removed. As far as the light switch, you can see the light switch is right here. So this is what we are looking at inside of the pantry unit here, so that you could kind of see how that looks. My name is Cedric with Right Ray Cabinetry. So if you do have any questions about anything that you've seen or anything about this design, please do contact me. My phone number is 847-651-7278. And the last thing that I'll go ahead and show is going to be the countertops that we were looking at. So this is the countertop that we were actually kind of deciding on and looking at here, just so that we have that for reference as well. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.